right, welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green. It is Wednesday, and we have all of your pop culture needs covered. We are going to talk and chat and speak and converse, and it is going to be so much fun. You won't believe it. I'm joined today by my co host, Wednesday 13. We're going to talk about his brand new, newly announced tour dates, and we can all complain why he's not coming to our cities. And then a little later today, we're going to be joined by Sean Clark, Malfunction himself. So we're going to have you covered, and it starts right after this. Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody out there to waste time with that. All right, please welcome Wednesday 13. How are you, Wednesday?
Oof. I'm here.
Hey now.
I'm here. I'm speaking British tonight. I'm glad to be here all the way from London. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
I didn't realize we had characters today too. We're gonna raise the budget.
I'm from London, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm running a few hours ahead of you. I sound like Phil Lewis of the LA Guns.
Mm-hmm. I heard Phil Lewis wore something really crazy at the Rainbow. I haven't seen it yet, but
I watched the video. They sounded really, really good, actually.
Yep.
He looks like Clockwork Orange now. He's in all white, his hair out. He sounds great though.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good to hear. Some bands have to keep it together, Anyway, Wednesday, it's the big day. We've been teasing it and talking about it for quite some time. This is the first of many big announcements you have coming up. I would say this might be the smallest. There's so many announcements.
Oh, the smallest announcement would be what's under my Snapple bottle, because they got those little things and I can't read it. So this is the first big announcement. Little announcement. A housefly hums in the key of F.
That's something to think about.
Think about that. Like, I sing and drop C on my music, so I'm like in a so that's C. So F, man, that's a whole other. I'm not that musically somewhere in here.
I would play F. I would play F here.
Yeah, maybe there. Is that F? I don't know.
I would play it at the first fret. That's F.
Well, either way, the thing of this flight is going.
I never would have thought of a.
That sounds like a fly, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or about the.
That could go all day. You hear the
That's like, imagine if you had a 5-part harmony fly. That would just be a beautiful way to decompose.
I think so. But that really resonated. You could hear that all day. Anyway, Wednesday.
Yes.
It's tour time again. It's time to get out on the road. The Cruel Summer Tour is going to be overseas. What are you in the United Kingdom? What part of overseas will you be in?
I will be in the United Kingdom, doing the Bloodstock Festival, which is located somewhere. I'm not sure what part of England, and the Firebolt Festival, which is located in Greater Manchester, mate. And then we're playing 2 other places that I don't remember where.
Ringo.
So, but yeah, it's a really quick tour. We're basically just doing 2 club shows around the 2 festival shows, and then we're coming home, and I'm turning 50.
50, stretch and kick.
Yeah, I didn't want to be on tour on my birthday unless we were touring somewhere cool. I told my agent, I was like, I can't be playing some club shows unless we're playing like, some amazing show I don't want to play on my birthday. So we didn't. So I'm coming home to relax, and then we're going out, which we just announced today, the Shocktober Blood Tour, which starts September 23rd in San Jose, California.
Aspen you
ending on
shall
Halloween
receive.
night in Denver, Colorado, which on that date there, it says we're playing the Marquee Theater. That is wrong. We're playing the Federal Theater, which is a bigger place. So, Halloween night, that is wrong on the ad. But hey, I knew we were going to make one mistake out of 31 there somewhere. So,
There's time to fix it. Now, if
there's time.
everyone's watching, let us know what city you're going to go to. As Wednesday points out, begins in San Jose, California, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Boise, Idaho, Salt Lake City, Utah, Las Vegas, Nevada, Anaheim, California, Pomona, California, Fresno, California, Los Angeles, California. Then we're here in October, Mesa, Arizona, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Lincoln, Nebraska, McHenry, Illinois, Flint, Michigan, home of Roger and me, Lakewood, Ohio, Hamden, Connecticut, Lowell, Massachusetts, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Syracuse, New York, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I think that's a very religious town.
Not Bethlehem, but close enough.
Close enough. Clifton, New Jersey, Dingbats, legendary venue.
Legendary, tiny place. We're going to rock that place again.
Leesburg, Virginia, at the Tally Ho, Raleigh, North Carolina, homecoming show for
Homecoming show.
Wednesday.
That was a cool venue last time, and they had great coffee there.
Good to you. See, people remember different things about the cities. Richmond, Virginia, Columbus, Ohio, Nashville, Tennessee, the Basement East. That sounds like a fun one. I know that place.
I think we played there a few years ago, and it was a cool place. I think Ace Von Johnson brought me something there. I needed something in Nashville, and he brought it. I can't remember what it was, but I saw Ace there. That's what I remember.
Believe I directed a music video for the band Winger. It was called Rat Race. And I believe we filmed that video there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Sauget, Illinois. That's at Pop's nightclub. Pop is a good guy. Yeah.
Pops.
And runs a hell of a nightclub. Lawrence, Kansas, Colorado Springs, Colorado at the Black Sheep, naturally.
That's a cool venue. Yep.
Wrapping up at the Marquee Theater. No,
well,
what's
actually,
it
the Federal Theater. It's not the Marquee.
Federal
I
Reserve.
found that out today. So
Federal Reserve Theater, Denver, Colorado. Wrapping up on Halloween. What a day to wrap it up. So now let's point out that people got to get their tickets in advance because some of these shows are going to sell out. Special guests.
Some will sell out. There's been a great response to this. This is my first headline tour since March of last year. We played earlier this year. We were support for Lord of the Lost, our German friends. And so this is our full headline tour. It's just in time for Halloween. Going to try to make it an extra spooky stage show, stage set, set list. Going to throw in a couple of the horror. If I could throw in more horror, I would. So I am. So there's going to be more of the horror movie type songs in there. So just in time for Halloween. And you can see the movie poster was inspired by the movie Rocktober Blood. Another one of my favorite heavy metal horror movies. Special guest Dead on a Sunday and a box. I can't read it. What's the other band called? That's Above Snakes.
Above Snakes. I thought they were called
Snakes. I like anything with the word snakes in it. And they're a newer band. Dead on a Sunday. When I first mentioned it, I was like, oh no, we're gonna have a bunch of week day bands. But no, he seems really cool. I'm not sure if it's a band. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I think it's just a front guy. I'm not sure much about it, but they do like these really cool like goth cover songs. I want to say they did the Men Without Hats Do the Safety Dance. Is that their song?
Yes.
I believe they do a song called the they say you can do something necromance instead of the safety dance. So they've taken a dark spin on some classics. So that is our lineup, and we're coming to a town near you, or we're not. So 31 dates.
We're going to complain in a minute. We're all going to complain in a minute. Wednesday 13 is coming to Fresno. You should come to the California shows and make tour videos. I'll show you guys around. Was it Fresno that I went to for the last one? Where were we?
No, no, no. That was Pomona.
Pomona.
Fresno's a
Well,
Fresno's not very close. I want to say it's 5 or 6 hours away. So
well,
it's been a
Mark.
while since I played Fresno. A lot of these venues or shows and places we're playing are different markets. So a lot of people saying, "Why aren't you coming to Texas? Why aren't you coming to Florida?" The answer to that most of the time in certain places is we don't get all the offers. Also, this routing is a little different. So if we would have added Texas and Florida, we'd have been out for another 2 weeks, and that would have put us
What
at
Wednesday is giving you now is called preliminary excuses. Before you complain,
yes.
he's answering it um,
Yeah, yes, I'm
before.
trying to let you know why. The people go, why can't you do this? Like, because I don't want to be on tour for 60 days. This
Mark,
is
thank
where
you
we're
so much.
going. This is what got offered. I'm sorry we're not coming to your town, but we'll get you next time.
Mark, thank you so much for the super chat. And you never know which shows I'll be at, but listen. I'm going to go see some shows, and I'm a fan, obviously. So
VIPs are on sale now. The two-tier VIP option, which is the first time that's been offered in America. So there's one that's a little less expensive, and there's one that's a little more expensive. You get a little more Wednesday
you have
for
a
a little.
Tears Are Falling package.
Tiers are falling, 2 tiers. But it's a lot of people have been happy with them, and it's fun for me. That's how we make our money. Honestly, is the VIPs and the merchandise. And you see this poster here, which is done by my brilliant artist Johnny Bush, who's did my album covers, all my T-shirts, and so this will be available on a T-shirt, probably a poster, a flag, all kinds of stuff. I plan on doing a VHS thing. I think I was telling you about. It's like, was I telling you about this, or was I showing somebody? But basically, I'm going to try to do the thing we bought last year, like oh, pumpkins are falling. Uh, the um, the Halloween stuff where they comes like a little set, and you can like put like a patch and a laminate or a guitar pick in it. So I may do something with this, like this.
Very cool. All right,
I'm gonna have
let's.
to hand make it, so it'll be handmade by me. And little pumpkins falling. Look at this, little pumpkins falling everywhere.
But
Ears were falling. Now there's pumpkins. Now pumpkins are falling.
Mistress Macabre 13 is possibly going to go to Massachusetts, Connecticut, Syracuse, and Denver. Wow, that's a run. Plus, I'm going to the horror convention he's going to be at in Arizona. So, a
Yes,
lot of
he is.
Wednesday 13 in the future. El Lynn loves the tour poster. This is Poison Filth 1. I'll be hitting up Denver and the Colorado Springs
Right,
show. Who designed the poster? He said it, Johnny Bush.
Johnny Bush. Johnny
Not to
Bush
be
is from England. He talks like this and then about he talks like Wednesday. Hey mate, what are you posting? You talk like this. I'm just
I
kidding. He
doubt that
talks.
would
He
offend.
talks nothing like that at all.
I doubt that would offend anybody, but just in
Nope,
case.
nope. That's just me being an idiot. But I also make fun of the way I talk too, because I wake up and I just talk like a big old hillbilly. So
I want to
what's
see a
up?
Clark Green Wednesday show. Well, you're getting it. Sean's running late, but you're going to see it. Anyway. So
Why
those are
does
the
his name
dates.
go first? It should be Green Clark Wednesday.
Maybe it was
Or it'd be
alphabetical.
Clark first.
I'm okay with whatever they do.
Like it's like
Uh,
Hawkins' Son. Remember they had that argument on Over the Top. He's like, we'll call the company Hawkins' Son. Well, how about
mhm.
Son and Hawk?
Wednesday is booked on the Monsters of Rock Cruise 2027. But there was
Yes.
yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to everybody that helped get me on that. So many people in the community, you, Stevie Rochelle, Tammy Down, um, everybody
And
telling,
the audience went on their Facebook page and they
yeah,
demanded it. They
yeah.
asked
So we,
what bands they wanted, and the people watching, the best audience in the world, they demanded it.
yeah. So I'm super excited to be on that. It's my first cruise, and and being on that with all of those bands is that's just like doing a horror movie convention for me. I'm gonna be in hair metal heaven. I know about every one
Make
of these
sure you
bands.
put a pineapple upside down on your door. Joey Bravo says hello from Michigan. He's excited. He'll see you at the machine shop.
Yeah, machine shop's awesome. Always like the machine shop. They treat us really good there, and it sounds amazing.
Steve Pratt says if you go to San Jose show, you can pop over to the Santa Cruz for the Lost Boys filming locations at the boardwalk. That is
That's
true.
cool. Okay.
And I just interviewed Billy Worth of the Lost Boys, and members will be able to watch that video tonight, and everyone else will see it on Friday. But Billy Worth is
you told me you interviewed him, and now I mean my brain now goes, oh, it's the Lost Boys. When you said that, I thought Billy from Jet Boy, and I went, wait a minute, you've already interviewed him. I just didn't put it together, but that's cool. For some reason I just didn't. I had the wrong Bill.
Billy Worth is an interesting guy. He went to school with John F. Kennedy Jr. and David Duchovny. He played on a basketball team with David Duchovny, and he went to JFK Jr.'s house and like hung out with his mom. You know, obviously his mom was the Jackie Onassis. It's pretty crazy. But he had an interesting story, and he's working on some music. He has an artist named Trevor LeSueur who he writes with, and guy's good, really good, you know, pop rock songs. I really enjoyed it. And he was on a show called Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and he's an actor. He was in a movie called The Skateboard Kid. Do you remember The Skateboard Kid?
I do remember The Skateboard Kid.
Yeah, he's the Skateboard Kid. But so they came on, and we had a really good chat. The Lost Boys musical just debuted on Broadway, and Billy went and attended it with Alex Winter, and anyway, he gives his opinion and reviews of the Lost Boys musical. We'll see. Most things the Lost Boys have not been done well, other than the original movie. The sequels and things, I've never seen one, but I hear people don't like them. But the original is just, you know, it's always resurgent. People seem to love that, and so anyway, I think people will enjoy that interview and some of the music and his stories.
He was really cool to us at that Creep IE con that we did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool to us.
Cool guy, and he stayed in touch. He's the one who reached out to me, and
yeah, we met a lot of cool people at that convention. We met Jamie Kennedy there, and I'm trying to go. He wants me as a guest on his podcast, which is pretty. He's got a pretty big podcast.
Definitely, he does. Yeah.
So I want to go on his show and talk about music and conspiracy theories, probably.
A lot of people asking about Reverend Kane. Maybe he'll be here later for the weather.
Oh, he's here. I saw him around. He's here.
Maybe he could do the weather for us.
Yeah, he's, you know, it's never a good forecast with him, but he'll definitely tell you about it. He loves talking to folks.
He loves to talk to folks. Wednesday,
to talk to folks.
It's a good question here. Any changes to the live band? Who's drumming? And I'll see you in McHenry, Illinois.
We have the same lineup. The only change we had last year was Mike was still staying at home with his son, who was going through cancer treatment. So we had our old drummer Shakes fill in on the last USA tour. But Mike's been back with us since summer last year, and everything is good with his son, and we've been firing on all cylinders. And it's me and Troy, Jack, Ashes, and Mike.
Nice. Georgia says she can't stick around long, but she'll watch 3-Pin. Love you guys. Well, love you, Georgia. Thank you so much. And by the way, Sean Clark joins us now, and through the miracle of the internet, here he is. How are you, Sean?
Hello.
Good to see you.
What up, Sean?
Wednesday, I was telling you, and I texted Sean earlier, that I enjoyed his Orange County video. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. It's been on my morning treadmill list.
It how many times have you gone back to like your old neighborhood and things and thought about the things you did? Well, Sean really shows the detail of what's there now,
No,
what's
I
not.
want to see it because we grew up so California couldn't be more opposite of where I
Me
grew up. So
too.
I want to sit down and watch. I just haven't had time to do it yet.
And when Sean goes to the store where he bought his first pack of Kiss cards, and it just brings back memories to me. Going to in New York, it was the Optimo cigar shops, but where they had the cards and the Bo Derek cards and the Kiss cards and Star Wars. And I just watched his video, and you want to see what it is. You know, Sean goes, and now it's a restaurant, or now it's been knocked over.
Sean,
But to see it,
the place I got the Kiss cards was a dairy, and it still is a dairy.
which is crazy, yeah.
Yeah, and that dairy's like, what, 70 years old or something. It's still in business.
I feel like every town has a little dairy bar. My town has one of those too.
It's a drive-through dairy.
It's been like there since like the Andy Griffith days. But it's kind of funny whenever you just said you're going back to your town and this was there. I know you're a big Grosse Pointe Blank fan. Did you go in the store and go, what are you doing here?
Yeah. So why are you here?
Why are you here?
I'm pulling a double shift. No. Why are you? What? Dude, I love that movie so much.
That movie rules. You're the only person I've met that likes it as much as I do. It's so good.
My mother still lives in the same apartment that I grew up in, and so when I go to visit, I look around and see what's there, and the pizza place I used to go to. Sean talks about how I used to go to get pizza, and they had arcade games, like all these things that just aren't what they were. Paul Stanley grew up in the same neighborhood as me, and he went to the same kindergarten as me. And Paul Stanley's the one who told me this, and I was like, wow, it would have been much cooler had I known this then. But I went back to the apartment building because my parents lived on a street called Isham Street, and Paul Stanley lived right next to them all these years. I had no idea. My parents probably had no clue anything about Paul Stanley. But when I got to the apartment building, it's a mostly Spanish neighborhood now. And a lot of the young people, they go, we know what you're here for, Paul Stanley. And I was like, really? And they said, this is the apartment that he lived in. I did a video about it. I haven't put it out yet. But it's fun to see things from when you're a kid and growing up, and then revisit and then see what has survived and what hasn't. So anyway, but I recommend that video. And that wasn't even a plug. I just enjoyed watching. Sometimes it's nice to watch something that's totally, no news, no nothing, just nostalgia. And seeing Sean in the Kiss makeup with his friends is crazy. It's great.
Yeah, that's the only footage of me that exists as a child, is that Kiss footage. And I begged that guy forever to get me that footage because, he spent his whole life his dad had a Super 8 camera, shot like tons of stuff. They had a closet full of Super 8 canisters, right? And, this is a guy that I hadn't been friends with since the early 80s. Mm-hmm. And I kept bugging him. And I'm like, dude, I go, you don't know how much that footage means to me. Literally, there is no footage of me as a child. This is the only footage. And so I think I just showed up at his house one day because he still lives in the same house. Like he took it over from his dad. And I knocked on the door and I'm like, dude, and I go, hey, the Kiss footage. He's like, you know what? We can go look in the closet. I mean, I don't have a clue where it is. But you're free to take a look. Dude, he opens the closet door, the canisters. I see one that says Kiss. And I go, right there.
Amazing.
Dude, it was that easy. The dude just never bothered to look. And I said, look, let me take it. I'll pay to have it transferred to digital. I'll give you a copy. Actually, back then I had it transferred to VHS because that's how long I've had it now. I got it from him finally in like the late 90s, So
crazy.
A lot of people commenting and they enjoyed that too. And it doesn't matter where you grew up. The nostalgia is the same, even though, Orange County is different than North Carolina or New York City. The nostalgia, and you see it, you see it in your face, Sean, when you react to these places that, you're thinking of all the memories and dates that you've gone on and things like that. And so It's a fun. I think everybody should document their childhood while you can, because who knows what's still going to be around.
And if you want to see the full Kiss footage, it's about 5 minutes. It's on my channel separately, just by itself. So if you want to just
What are
check
you doing?
that out.
Are you at a concert, Kiss concert or something?
No, it's me and my friends in his backyard, dressed up as Kiss and
Right.
pretending to play.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
We have a link to Sean's channel in the description.
I have no costume. I'm literally wearing a pair of jeans with no shirt, a wig, and my face painted as Paul Stanley. So
You use what you had to use back then.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my friends did the same thing. We dressed up and would try to dress up like some sort of glam, some kind of 70s glam band with all of his sister's weird 70s clothes. And I wish I had that. We used to say we'd film all of it. I wish I had all that footage, or I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, Gene's going to want some money for that video.
I wouldn't be surprised. We got a cease and desist. For that makeup is copyrighted.
I think it's possible. Have you guys
just
go ahead,
real quick, just before we move on to the next subject? I have shot like episode 2, 3, and 4. Like I've got that much material. It's all being edited right now. Hopefully part 2 will be up by next week. So
nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it gets dark. It gets dark. I want to say, going back to these places and reliving a lot of this stuff, I get into some bad shit that, like, it gets you'll see. I had to talk to my mom about it. She wasn't thrilled. I said, by the way, because she's like, she goes, I saw that was so much fun. I said, well, it kind of takes a turn. And she's like, oh shit, what do you mean? I said, well, I got to talk about these things that happened. And she was like, oh,
you found a dead body,
a hanging tree.
Yeah.
I knew it. Can't wait.
Yeah,
Anyway.
well, now we're in suspense. We're ready to look it up. Did I thank Jason for becoming a channel member?
Hey, that's a good name for someone. Suspenser. That's a good. If I ever, my next son will be named. We call him Spence for suspense.
Spencer Charnas.
This is.
That'd be your. I think that would be your first son. Wednesday.
I always say my next son. I have an imaginary son. I talk about occasionally. Like
what do we
now.
think? What do we think about these new Halloween figures that drop tomorrow?
Well, I've got all the other ones, so I feel like I gotta have them. What is it? They made the ghost and the little boy, right?
Hold on.
I think cha-ching, because because
Big
Nick
deal.
Castle can sign the Ghost Bob, John Michael Graham can sign the Ghost Bob, and Will Sandon can sign the young Michael one. So I just look at that and go, more stuff my clients can sign. Yeah.
Did you get your sign? Do you have those figures?
I haven't gotten them yet.
I think I got all of them last time. I got
I got the first series.
Wait.
I just haven't got the two new ones.
I got these signed at the thing that you were at.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I got those two, but
because we were selling those at the H45, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where
I ended up getting. I bought like 2 or 3 the first day. Then I went, I gotta have them all.
Yeah.
There's the bloody variant from the first set. So there's a Jamie Lee Curtis final girl that comes with the cut arm, and then there's a Michael Myers that is splattered in blood. I definitely got the first series. I might have bought 2 of each one. They are cool.
This is the first ones, right? These are the only ones, the first ones.
Yeah. Was there a Sheriff Brackett that came out too?
There's the Sheriff Brackett.
Yeah. I got him too.
Not getting that one signed.
No.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Was he at Halloween 45? He wasn't, right?
He was supposed to be, but he was sick and he passed not long after the show. So
yeah. So tomorrow we get young Michael Myers and there he is, Ghost Bob, which I would have Nick Castle sign Ghost Bob, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's it's one of those things where you could have them both sign it. Like I don't know if you have the rare NECA Ghost Bob that came out, because it's pretty rare for some
It's
reason. They didn't
pricey.
make very many of them.
Yeah.
I think I had both of them sign mine. So.
Yeah, in that case, I probably would. That NECA figure is pricey. I saw it not too long ago. I mean, it's not. It is definitely rare.
Yeah.
It's cool that
because it's Ghost Bob. He's Bob, although we know it's not Bob under the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
his name is still on the box.
His name is on the package. You got to get them both to sign it. I need my commission on both those autographs.
Yes. Well, can you book them for the Chicago show that you have Halloween people at? I was thinking about it. Well, Castle's
They're going mostly part 2
at that Chicago Fan Expo. That's the one I'm talking about.
You're talking about that? Oh no, that's part 1. I thought you were talking about Flashback. Flashback in Chicago is doing Halloween 2. So
yeah, look, there's a lot of time. It's in August, but I saw Nick Castle, Tommy Lee Wallace, and who am I forgetting? John Carpenter.
Dean Cundy. Dean Cundy also.
He's the director of photography, right?
Yeah. So he shot Halloween 1, 2, 3, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York, Assault on Precinct 13. When people talk about the John Carpenter look, it's really the Dean Cundy look. Mm-hmm. I mean, because if you notice when They Live and Prince of Darkness came out, the looks of those movies changed drastically. Or did you do Prince of Darkness? They Live, and what was the other one around that time? Was it Prince?
The vampire one?
I know Vampires was also Gary.
That was
Keeby.
Later.
Vampires was Gary Keeby. In the Mouth of Madness was Gary Keeby, who also passed away recently. But anyway, Dean always shot in that 2:3:5 Panavision wide aspect ratio. Just it had a certain look, and then you got to like They Live, and suddenly it's 1:8:5, and it doesn't have that crisp. It's a different.
It's got a different vibe to that movie. I've always thought that movie had a different vibe, like just the way it was shot.
A lot of it is the director of photography. A lot of it has to do with that.
I'm glad you said that, because I was telling somebody about getting a poster signed. You normally maybe you wouldn't take the director of photography, but those movies like Halloween would not look like that if this guy didn't make them.
And he also shot all 3 Back to the Future movies. He also shot Jurassic Park. I mean, the guy's a legend.
Is he one of your clients?
He also shot a cop.
Yeah. What's that?
Good.
Now we're gonna get in trouble.
I was cop killer. It's a song by Body Count.
This is the classically deceased. Thank you for the super chat. Hey guys, did you see the new life-size Spirit Halloween Alien Xenomorph animatronic? It actually doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look that bad. I seen it yesterday and it said I need it, because I was thinking like I need a suit of armor from the corner of my house. Like Adam's Family. I went, well, that'll do. Instead,
I just wish those animatronics moved better. I wish they moved a little more fluent instead of.
If I had it in my house, I don't know that I would even have it on. But it does look cool. Even that Leatherface they made. I saw it recently. Went somewhere and I was like, man, I wish I would have got that. It looks pretty cool.
I went to this Halloween Expo last year where they debuted the Michael Myers life-size thing, and then it never came out. I don't think it ever was. I think they said they had to fix it or something, or maybe they had a copyright issue, but that thing never.
Is this the same company that did the big Mars attacks as well?
I'm not sure. The Michael Myers was
about, right?
The Michael Myers was Trick or Treat Studios, I believe.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have a code for Fright Rags for $5 off if you're going to order your Michael Myers toy somewhere. I forgot to mention that. So yes, you can get that. Let's see. Yeah, if he wasn't involved, those movies would look totally different. It's no question. There's a few filmmakers like
The Fog he shot as well.
Yeah, there's a few filmmakers who use the same director of photography, cinematographer, and their movies have a style. Early Woody Allen movies, Martin Scorsese movies. There's a look that these guys created that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Halloween would not be the same movie had it just been shot straight. There's something to it. Let's see here.
That is a good animatronic. Do the animatronic again, Sean. People like it.
Do
Sean's
the animatronic move.
Yeah, do your animatronic move again. Man, he's good at that.
Mm-hmm. He is.
He's so good at that.
Thank you.
OC Fair is coming up. That is true.
Yep. Haven't seen any good bands announced.
I was wondering. Not a great lineup yet?
Nothing. I've only seen a couple, and they're nothing we'd be interested in.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's well.
What concerts did we have coming up? Anybody going to see anything good? Anybody?
I am.
What you gonna see?
Well, the next concert I'm going to, I don't even know if anybody in here would even know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm a big fan of the band All, which is basically the Descendants with a different singer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I never understood. I didn't understand. I knew they were that connection, but I love that Descendants Liveage record.
What's that?
I love Descendants, the Liveage album. That was my first introduction. That's one of my favorite live albums.
What's always confused people is the Descendants have an album called All.
Yes.
And then when Milo quit the band, they got a new singer and they called the band All. Yes. And that confuses people. And then they've had 3 different singers. Dave Smalley was the first singer, Scott Reynolds was the second singer, and Chad Price was the third singer. So anyway, Chad Price and Scott Reynolds are doing a little mini tour together in California, doing like acoustic and only playing All songs. And they're playing like 6 dates in California. And I'm going to see one of them on the 25th. It's actually at a house. It's like a house party. Like they're doing some little bars, but there's 2 of them that are somebody's house.
So does All play any Descendant songs, and does it sound the same?
Yeah, it's the same band. It's just different singer. When the Descendants play, occasionally they'll throw an All song in, and when All plays, they occasionally throw Descendant songs in.
But does it sound exactly the same, like music wise? It's exactly That's a different vocalist.
Because the same band.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be just like if you stepped off stage and Rob Zombie stepped on for a second. It'd still sound like your song, you know?
Right.
I mean, so it's the same band.
Yeah, I hung out with some skateboard kids, and that Descendants was a band cassette passed around, and I ended up with the Liveage album. There's some great songs they have. Really, really good song. Like Clean Sheets.
Oh, dude, the lyrics to Clean Sheets is awesome.
What a cool song.
The only other show I think I have tickets to, I just bought tickets to AFI, is playing the Observatory in Santa Ana. I guess there's it's like it says Observatory Festival. I think they're doing a stage in the parking lot or something. I don't get it.
I would think they need a bigger space, so that might make sense.
How is the new AFI? Have you heard it?
I like it. It's
okay.
It kind of has a little Cure vibe to it.
From what I've heard of it, that's what it reminded me of too. I kind of I was into them for a while, and then I just kind of got out of it. But I still hear their stuff, and I saw they played Sick New World last weekend, and someone posted a couple of clips, and I heard a couple songs that sounded cool. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, it's funny, as a lot of people got into them in their punk days. I'm personally not a fan of that era. I like it when they transitioned into, more commercial,
like
I guess.
The first big record, was
Black Sails or something. What's it called?
No, that was the punk. That was
was that the? It's the one that like December Underground, maybe. Was that? No, the one with Girls Not Gray on it. What's that album called?
Yeah, I know which one. That's the big major label one. I like that record a lot too. The one before it was called The Art of Drowning, which I think is amazing.
My favorite album by
their
them.
EP was pretty cool too.
My favorite album by them, which is one that seems to not be that well liked, is Crash Love. I like that album a lot.
Yeah, I think I got out of them after that first major label one.
Yeah, I usually go see them
they're
every
still a cool
tour.
band.
So.
They're super talented. Like they're a killer 4-piece band.
Davy's voice is insane. I mean,
So
I've seen him in Extremist. I've seen him in Dream Car. I've seen him play in Black Audio, and I mean, dude, the guy is just phenomenal singer. So
he's a good front guy. I don't know
yeah,
what look he's got going on at the moment, but he's got one.
his current look is interesting.
It's very interesting. He looks like he could be. It's bizarre, but he's rocking
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's holding it on.
Wednesday, are you seeing any shows? I know you just saw Manson.
I went and saw Manson twice last week. Excellent shows. And then I'm going to see Alice Cooper, Chris Angel, in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's my only concert before. I'm sure there'll be something else before we play the Mad Monster, our one-off, and you'll be there too, Sean, right?
Yes, I will.
Are we going to get to have dinner with Gene Simmons? Yes.
If you pay, I'm sure you can have.
Yeah, there's a price. There's a price for that, I'm sure. Yeah.
Nothing's for free Wednesday.
Let's get on in there.
We've been thinking about a Human League. That's what we've been talking about seeing. I don't think it's.
Oh yeah.
At the
I saw because I'm coming to Vegas on Friday, and I'll be there till Monday. I see that Duran Duran's playing. I was like, oh man, I just saw them, but damn, they're good.
Where is the venue they're playing? Is it like
they're playing the Fountain Blue?
Yeah, same
where
place.
I saw Tears for Fears.
Yeah, it's probably a good room.
I thought it's pronounced Duran.
It's drawn. It's drawn. Yeah.
Drawn. A lot drawn.
Yeah, there's a concert season is starting. I mean, we're starting to get the announcements, and as I said last week, 5 years, not one of these bands will be alive. So you better get out and see them while you can.
I know.
Scary getting old.
Yeah, because I thought I was hearing that Scorpions were done, but now I'm hearing that they are still coming to Vegas in like October or something.
Yes,
they just canceled like a couple of shows the other day, so I don't know.
They have another Vegas residency. I mean, I think those Vegas residencies are good for older people because you stay in the same hotel, you play the same venue, and I think it's easier than getting on a bus or getting on a plane constantly. But I mean, those guys are in their 70s, I think, and most of them. So
it's crazy.
It's look what I just picked up. Just got in the mail.
What is
How to Pick Up Trashy Women? The book.
Stoned Age Special Edition Blu-ray
featuring Stevie Rochelle.
Is he in this?
I've never seen that. I've never seen that movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time. You've never seen Stoned Age?
No.
Oh, dude,
Stoned Age is great.
I need to watch.
It's worth it just for Clifton Collins. His character Tack is the best thing in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny. I remember renting it on VHS. I remember thinking that chick was really hot too.
She is.
Yeah.
So Sean, here's a horror collector question for you.
I'm ready.
So in the last month, I've kind of got obsessed with the Italian horror and all the Argento and Fulci stuff, especially the Fulci stuff.
Not a huge Italian guy, but go ahead.
Do you have any collectibles, and have you done any conventions with any of the main people? Are you into any of that stuff?
I mean, I've met Dario a bunch of times, so I've got stuff signed by him. I have an original Four Flies on Grave Velvet poster signed by him. I have a Profondo Rosso poster signed by him. I've met some of the.
He's still alive. Forget my. Okay.
He is, but he rarely does U.S. shows as he lives in Italy.
Right.
And the last time I saw him, which was like 10 years ago, he wasn't looking good then. So
that's what I've heard. Yeah,
that's what I asked because I didn't know. Because the last picture I saw of Argento, he didn't look good.
And I do have a few things signed by various cast members. Like whenever they would bring one of those weird, rare Italian actors over, I would always
Yeah.
grab an 8x10 just because I knew it
Smart.
was, you know. But yeah, I mean, as far as collectibles and stuff, not too much.
Okay. I was just curious. I've just been obsessed with like, especially like comparing the two. If I had to pick a favorite, like I can't get over the gore of the Fulci stuff. Like I just watched The Beyond again this morning,
Yeah.
and it's just so weird. Like
Yeah.
it makes me feel uneasy. Like just some of the gore. But that movie is that might be the most fucked up one of them all. I've watched it twice in a week. That's how good it is.
Yeah. Um, you know, I went to when I was in Rome. I went to Profondo Rosso, his store, and
Okay.
I've seen people do videos about it and talk about how great it is. I thought it was terrible. I'll be
You,
honest with you. Now,
you didn't
mind
do a
you,
video, Sean, right?
no, because I was there in like 2002. So
Maybe
this is
Adam did it. I saw somebody's video.
Grim Life did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's so I'm gonna try to hit some the European stuff this time and look and see if there's anything from any of these movies anywhere I'm gonna be.
yeah, I mean, I'm a big Suspiria fan. I have an original Suspiria Laserdisc signed by like Udo Kier, Dario, Jessica Harper. Is it Jessica Harper? Is it? Or I'm mixing her name up wrong. I think that's her
I'm,
name. And one of the other actresses from the film. Um, but
well, you know what blew my mind was what really made me watch. Well, I was watching all this stuff and I watched Phenomena, and I didn't realize that Donald Pleasance has got a huge part in that. I had no idea he was even in that movie.
well, you know what? I do have, as I'm a fan of Demons 1 and 2. I
Yeah,
do have from the effects guy. He did a very limited run of the Demon's mask from the original mold, and they're chromed and they came in this nice velvet bag. I do
you
have
have
one
it.
of those. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
have it.
dude, that's awesome. I
Nice.
love that mask.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I was going to ask you, speaking of mask in your house, because you have
hmm
so much cool stuff in your house. It's just like I can't focus on one thing. Do you have the Eyes Wide Shut mask that Tom Cruise wears? Is that the one?
I have
Jeez,
the one he wears. I have the gold mask that the guy talking to him wears, and
that's so cool.
I
I
have
forgot about this.
one of the masks that the face is going oh like that. I
Yeah,
have all three
yeah.
of them together. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
No, I was just
And
that movie's so fucked up and weird, and I was watching something recently, and I was like, did I see that at your Christmas party? I forgot to ask you about it.
yeah, and just so you know, mine aren't screen used.
Okay.
Mine, when I was in Rome, the same time, when I was in Rome, I went around all through, excuse me, Venice. When I was in Venice, I went around to every store because they sell those masks everywhere, right? Everywhere.
Right.
So I went to each store asking them if they knew who made them for the movie, and almost
Okay.
everybody said that they made one or two because there were so many in the big like party scene. But I kept going, like the Tom Cruise and they somebody pointed me to the right place, and I went in there and they had all these newspaper articles and stuff about how they'd been written about that they made them for the film, and I was able to buy them directly from them, replicas, ones they made that were exactly the same as the film ones. So
Pretty cool. Yeah. Let's
So
see.
obviously you're a big fan of that movie and the weirdness
oh
of
yeah,
that movie. What a fucking creepy those. Yeah, if you know that
yeah,
scene, you know what I'm talking about. It's just weird as
Mm-hmm.
hell.
it's one of
It,
the only scores I can play on piano.
wow, that's a
If
interesting
you get the
fact.
joke.
Mhm.
Literally like ding.
Yeah. It's like the
That's
bass line for Running with the Devil at the beginning.
yes. Yeah.
There was some magazine out of New York that used to be a really cool magazine, and I remember they had a Rocky Dennis cutout mask on the back. That's
Oh,
why it was a
Jesus.
cool. So I knew it was a cool magazine. And inside they had like it was basically like an old Mad magazine, and they had like
Uh-huh.
this little section. It was like here's the tablature, base tablature for Running with the Devil. And it's just like 0, 0,
That's
0,
funny.
0. I was like, this magazine, the Royal Flush out of New York.
I played in a cover band here in Vegas at this place called Carnival Court, and we're playing a set, and somebody goes, "We want to hear Eruption," and I go, "Okay, well maybe next set," and they go, "Here's $100. I want to hear it now." So I said to my guitar player, I go, "They want to hear Eruption now." I knew he could play it, and then I go, "By the way, what are the bass notes? Because I really want to be prepared as to go boom, 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 and then stand there and watch." I wanted to be accurate. Not enough people worry about the bass playing in Eruption.
No.
But yeah, Ryder is in the comments. He's going to see Silence of the Lambs anniversary. A lot of kids go to see that.
Yeah.
Good for the kids.
Hey, look, I found my lucky Paul Stanley pick.
Hey, look at that.
It's not that
John
it's very
Fife.
lucky. I have a certain picks I just find around, and when I got cool stuff going on or stuff, I'll like pop it in my pocket as like if I'm going on a trip. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my Paul Stanley as good luck. I have like a Lemmy poker chip I travel with for good
John
luck.
Fife can tell you what you got there if you want to know.
No,
You
this
show him that
isn't.
pick.
This is that is something. Yeah, this isn't classic at all.
He'll know, he'll still know.
Yes, but he would absolutely know when that was made.
Yeah. He would tell you what you got there.
Oh, by the way, did you guys talk about your Disneyland thing?
We didn't go. That's why we didn't talk about it.
It didn't come up.
No.
None of you guys went?
No.
No, I'm glad that it didn't. Actually, the lady went. She took she took a friend. So I had
Last
stuff
night
I
we
needed
went
to
to the
do. So
Nice.
Star Wars night.
And was the modern Star Wars, I mean, excuse me, was the classic Star Wars represented, Sean? Because they say that's coming.
Well, I guess what they were playing the original John Williams themes in Galaxy's Edge. They had their cosplayers, the ones that work for the, not just the fans, but they have like a Vader now, a Princess Leia. So they're starting to do classic characters. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't see much of a difference. We rode, Rise of the Resistance. I had heard rumor maybe they were adding something in there. They didn't. But it was great. I mean, the thing that I love about those after hours things is the park is empty, man. And you just walk on everything. We went on everything last night, man. And within like 5 hours, pretty much rode everything. I
think that the Smuggler's Run, they're adding Grogu if they haven't already.
I hate that ride, so I don't even go on it. The only good thing about it's the line queue is being in the Millennium Falcon is cool.
Yes.
But the ride is lame. But they do have Hyperspace Mountain now. That opened yesterday. So it's Space Mountain with the Star Wars theme. So good. So much better.
I've only been on that one time and I was terrified.
So good.
I was terrified because my granddaughter came out to visit California for the first time, and we went to Disneyland for the first time, and I got on that ride for the first time, and she should not have been allowed to get on that ride. She was too little, and they didn't fucking stop her, and we got on the ride, and when it took off, I'm doing the parent hand over here thing, and it ruined my entire Disney experience. Like when I got off the thing, it was traumatic for me. It ruined my entire fucking Disney experience. And the only reason I was going to go back was because you were going to go. And I was like, I can hang if I got somebody I can hang with. Not that I can't hang with the lady, but so she went to it instead of us. And I asked her, I said, if I would have went, would I have hated it? And she said, yes, you would have been miserable. Really? She said, you would have been miserable. But if Jason would have been there, you probably could have dealt with it.
Yeah.
I just, she knows how I am. And it could take one thing to set me off. And I'm done with it. Like some dude at some horror night, some dude sprayed me in the face with a water gun and I lost my mind. I was going to murder this guy. I don't do well in public sometimes. That's why I don't go out.
Space Mountain is
definitely controlled.
Can't be controlled. Space Mountain is definitely better with Star Wars music. And then at Christmas time in Florida, they do like a Christmas. It sounds kind of like a TSO electric Christmas, and the lighting is all red and green, and that's pretty fun too. I like that they keep moving. I think that they definitely needed to have the original trilogy represented for Star Wars. I think they realized that the Rey era is only going to get you so far, so they're trying to incorporate both now.
Yeah,
I wish I didn't get burnt out on Star Wars. I liked it so much for a while, and then everybody just kind of kills it for you. And then they
I kind of said the same thing last night.
They spun it out too much.
I said that last night to Nay. I said, I'm watching all these nerds walking around with their lightsabers and I said, man, 20 years ago, I would have been with these guys nerding out just as hard.
These are my people.
But what happened is the TV series, it ruined it because it was cool to have a new movie every few years, and get psyched for it. Now it's like too much. There's too much of it.
Too much. And they're doing the same thing with Marvel. They just ruin it. It's just too much shit.
Yeah.
I know it might be good, but it's just too much.
Too much.
I saw they had the Darth Maul series, but it's a cartoon. I just can't do the cartoons.
I can't either. Although I did see some clips of it and I got a little intrigued. I was like, it kind of looks cool.
It looks better than what I expected for sure, but I still don't know if I can.
Well, I'm going to say this out loud, and hopefully I don't eat my words. I hope that my words are true, but I just watched the latest Masters of the Universe trailer, and I am ready. I think it looks cool as fuck. I think they're taking the whole Star Wars approach with He-Man versus Skeletor. It's going to be, the characters look killer. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
I, on the other hand, feel the complete opposite. I think it looks like the worst piece of shit I've ever seen.
So
we will not be seeing that together.
All right.
Might be a good outing, all of us.
Yeah, it looks like they stayed true to the characters compared to what I've been seeing a lot of movies do. Like, it didn't do what G.I. Joe did, and I'm so glad they didn't. It looks like a fantasy world. It looks like I don't know. I'm into it.
If I was betting, it's going to be terrible, but I hope not. I'm hoping.
You know what? It could be terrible, but I'm going to go there. I'm going to have a couple of edibles.
Well, don't fall asleep like you did in The Mummy.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to.
Which I've heard is great. I want to go see that.
I don't know if it's great.
I can't trust you. You slept through the damn thing.
Because it was. Hey, look, I tried. I didn't sleep through Faces of Death, so give me a break there.
Yeah,
look, I like going to movies again. I got to work into it. I didn't know The Mummy was going to be 3 hours long.
Mummies move slow, bro. Come on.
They do.
This was no mummy in it. This is a little girl. I can't take 3 hours of.
How do you know? There could have been a mummy. You slept through it.
I don't like possessed children for more than 90 minutes. After that, I'm bored.
Sean, where do they find the Kiss video on your channel? Is there something they can type up?
Yeah, I would just go to my channel and let me see what it's called.
All right, we'll get you a title, Steve.
I put it up years ago, so it's buried in there somewhere. Good. Let's see. Kiss. I would just type Kiss. It's kids dress up as Kiss in 1977.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren looks disgusting.
Dolph Lundgren is not going to be in it, I don't think. But
man, that original
Dolph Lundgren movie, could save it.
That original He-Man movie is garbage.
I think that's why we're so scared of this one.
I think this looks a billion times better than that piece of trash. Come on.
It was rough.
I don't know.
You probably like Garbage Pail Kids, the movie, too.
I've never seen it.
I think
it looks terrible, but I think I would like it more.
It's so bad. I wish it was like something good about it. It isn't. They look cool. They're weird. I'd hang out with them.
Will you buy the He-Man popcorn bucket?
No, I'm not really. I saw they have a sword, the power sword, like actual size. And I'm like, I don't need that because I've got a awesome replica of it. So I don't know if people bring it to me for free, I'll take it, but I don't think I'm going to go buy it. But look, I'm trying to go out and do more things. I'm going to go to the theater to see this. I'm hoping it'll be good visually. It's capturing some of the universe. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to make me hate it, and I'm going to walk out of there and tell you guys in the next live, man, that sucked. But right now, I'm not feeling that way.
I got to
Sean,
show you guys something.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's funny is when we rode Hyperspace Mountain, we didn't see our picture pop up at the end, right? So I took a picture of one of them because it has the number, and I just figured I'd keep entering different numbers in until I find our photo. I haven't been able to find it, but this one popped up, and it's hilarious. I think you guys are gonna like this one. This is an actual photo somebody took last night on that ride. See if you can see it. Look, you see it's Darth Maul sitting in there.
It's incredible.
It's kind of blurry, but dude, it's funny.
The guy just went dressed as Darth Maul and rode the ride.
Dude, they were letting people with lightsabers on the roller coaster. They were tucking them down so they're sticking up to about here. But I'm like, I can't believe they're letting them ride with those.
I'm surprised. Sean, will you see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie?
I will. I like that show, so I'll go see that.
I think I'm going.
And you don't think that looks terrible, and you think He-Man looks terrible?
Well, we know what to expect from Mandalorian and Grogu because we've already seen the TV show. So,
and the TV show isn't terrible,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
but a new He-Man, there's a lot of room for error.
It does.
There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot you can do wrong.
I mean, I feel like the only way He-Man can work in that environment is if they're gonna make fun of it a little bit, and it looks like they kind of do in the commercial. Like
it looks like it's got a lot of funny stuff in it already.
Yeah,
so
but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I have every reason in the world to hate it, and so far, I've been talking to my friends about it. You're the only person that I've talked to that thinks it looks terrible. A couple of my friends.
I'm also not a He-Man fan.
Okay, right. Well then, yeah, because my He-Man nerd friends, when we saw the latest trailer and they showed Trapjaw, the guy that has interchangeable arms, when you saw him come out, that was like, holy shit. And they got a new trailer today, and they show all the other characters, and they show Mechanek's neck grow out, and he does a big spin. It's just kind of like seeing the Marvel stuff for the first time when you saw like Iron Man. I thought that was awesome before all the Marvel stuff was bad. This looks like seeing those characters come to life out of the comic book or something. So visually, I think it looks cool. I don't know if the story is going to be trash or not.
This is where our age difference, is because when He-Man was out, I was a little older and kind of wasn't really into it. Where you were the right age, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a similar thing, I think, with my love for Tron.
Right.
A lot of people are like, dude, that's lame. But I was like, I was a kid when I got sucked into that world. So, I get it. I appreciate your love for it.
I'm excited. I mean, I didn't like the G.I. Joe movies. I like them now. I didn't like them then because I wanted it to look like the stuff I have, and it didn't.
Oh. Remakes on Night. Yeah, the remake that looks fucking horrendous. Horrendous. I mean, it looks like it was made by some college kids that they hired a couple convention actors to come in and do a few scenes. I mean, it looks so bad.
Here's a question out of the blue, because I've been watching horror movies like every morning and stuff on the treadmill. I've never watched Creepshow 3. Is that an official Creepshow?
Unfortunately, it's along the lines of that Night of the Living Dead I just described. I mean, it was basically the guy who owned the rights to Creepshow basically made just
Okay.
a piece of shit, like garbage, no budget film.
It
And
doesn't even look like it's worth even playing the trailer.
It's
on
not.
It. Just and
It's
the
not. It is.
Christmas Vacation too. You want to see one of the
Yeah.
worst movies ever made, but the guy from National Lampoon owned the name, so he made a Christmas Vacation too. But I mean, it's unwatchable.
Well, there's a Jerk too, as
I
well.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the Jerk TOO.
Yep.
The Jerk 2. Yeah.
That's the danger of people owning the name to
And
something.
who's the star of the Jerk 2? I'm
It's,
trying to remember.
I gotta look that up. I'm
it's
Dude, it is-
somebody like
Jamie Kennedy.
no,
No.
it's somebody like Martin Short, but it's not Martin
No.
Short.
It's nobody good.
It's
No,
old,
but it's somebody
It was made in 1984. The star of the movie's name is Mark Blankfield,
Mark Blankfield.
and he was in The
Pulling up a
Incredible
picture?
Shrinking Woman, Dracula Dead and Loving It.
You have a picture of this? Of the guy or
yeah.
anything?
Hold on, let me get it.
Come on.
Sometimes I hear these things like the Jerk 2, and I'm like, you guys are making this up.
Well, it's like when they did that sequel for Christmas Story, not the Christmas Story 2 sequel, but the
Right.
one that was called, it has a totally different name.
Yep.
Something like,
They do that. Sometimes they do that with movies and they get you.
Yeah, I suppose. Let me see if I can open.
just like, for example, Wednesday, one of our favorite films, Gross Point Blank, they did sort of an unofficial sequel.
No, they did not.
And
Why?
Cusack stars in it. It's called War Incorporated or something.
I've never heard of such.
It's not good.
Great.
It's supposed to be the same character, Martin Blank. So,
Okay.
but now he's working for like he's arms dealer or something. I saw
Weird.
it once. It was bad. Yeah.
Let's see here. Might be too small to see, but there's the. There is the Jerk
yeah, it's the
2.
guy from Fridays. He was on the show Fridays. That's right.
I remember that show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't see who else is in the
knew it.
supporting cast. Oh, Ray Walston is in it.
Wasn't it made? It was made for TV, right?
I believe it was made for TV.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Pat McCormick, Mabel King as Mama Johnson. Also from What's Happening.
I've never watched it. I bet it's on YouTube. I might have to watch it this week.
So is she the only returning character then? Because she was in the first one, right? She was his mom in the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat McCormick. These other Lainey Kazan as a card player. It says it was written by Steve Martin, the characters, so it's just based. Carl Gottlieb, same thing, characters. Carl Gottlieb also wrote Jaws, and then directed by Michael Schultz. But yeah, what a crazy movie! Music by John Sebastian.
You said you've never heard of that before?
I don't remember. No,
Yeah.
I mean, NBC. It premiered on NBC January 6th, 1984. I mean, I probably forgot, but John Sebastian did the music, who also did the Welcome Back, Kotter theme.
I've never heard of it either. I just started talking about the Jerk in interviews and with Murder Dolls, and then someone was like, "Have you seen part 2?" And I'm like, "You're crazy." And well,
we could do an episode on sequels that people or TV shows that people didn't know.
You know what? I started doing this and I just kind of forgot, but there was a couple of summers ago, I think when I was writing that last record, I got hooked on watching made for TV movies. And there's a lot of really, really crazy, horrible, bad movies with people that we like. But there's also a couple of really good ones. Like the good one I'm speaking of is Powers Booth doing the Jim Jones made for TV movie. Is excellent. He plays an excellent cult leader. I recommend it. It's a long movie. It's a 2-parter. Yeah.
I forgot. Jerk 2 has one of Sean's clients in the movie.
Who?
I didn't recognize it right away. Stacy Nelkin.
Stacy Nelkin's in Jerk 2?
Yeah, she's got high billing too.
I'll have to talk to her about that. I'm going to see her in a couple weeks. We do
we
do not carry that photo on her table.
You better get it.
You got to
Maybe
find.
I shouldn't bring it up. She'll say, "Oh, we need that picture," because she does that almost for everything. We've got so many photos of movies. Nobody buys those pictures. They just get Halloween 3
carried around. Yeah, I was saying yesterday I had Billy Worth on the show. We did the interview, and he brought on a guy named Trevor LeSueur, who is an actor who also they're writing music together, making songs. But he told me he was on a TV show, Nothing in Common. It was a sitcom version of the movie with Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason. And he said it ran for a little while. It came on after the Cosby Show, but I thought, what an unremarkable TV show. It sounds depressing, but I guess I should look up who played the characters. But when he said it to me, I was like, I've never heard of this in my life.
Did you actually record it yesterday, or was it recorded previously?
I recorded it yesterday, yeah.
Did he talk about going to the musical? Because I know he was there Sunday night.
He did, yeah. Him and Alex Winter went.
Yeah. Because Warner Brothers reached out to me and they wanted me to bring the jackets to the premiere. And I wasn't just going to mail them to them. So I was like, hey, if you're going to have to fly me out, put me up, it's the only way I'm bringing them. And apparently they didn't want to spend the money. So, but I had talked to Alex about it and he said, oh, Billy and I are going. He said, I think we're the only 2 cast members that are coming. So.
Yeah, Billy wore his jacket that he still has. He wore it to the premiere.
And, did he?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And he has a little, like a keychain made of Brooke McCarter that he wore attached to the zipper, which was kind of cool. He talks about.
Sorry, but it wasn't made of Brooke McCarter, right? It was just.
I hope not. But it was cool that he said at one point that he had 2 of the jackets and his girlfriend ended up with one of the other ones, and you have one as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But he talks about the show. It's interesting. I mean, I knew he wasn't going to say anything bad about it, but they definitely changed the story. Michael comes from an abused family, and that's why they move away. And so that's a new thing. And then the character of Sam, Corey Haim's character, Sam? Who's the Frog Brother? Corey Feldman is the Frog
Haim
Brother.
is Sam. I'm looking at pictures from the premiere, and that's not the jacket.
He's
wearing a leather jacket to the premiere, but it's not the one from the movie.
Interesting. Does he wear more than one jacket in the movie?
No, because the one he wears in the movie, one sleeve is like a leopard. It has, and this one is a regular black leather jacket he's wearing. So maybe he got confused.
Maybe but I think he also said in another interview that it wore off, that he wore it in the rain and that he was stupid and that it was kind of destroyed. I think that's what he said. I think he said his girlfriend had the good one and he has a bad one. But he shows it in the interview. I'll have to look back.
What if this gets in the news and then a couple months from now, like Billy Worth pulls you aside, Sean, and goes, "You saying my
talking
jacket
shit about my jacket?"
Right? Yeah, he was trying to move it. I don't know, but anyway, the Frog Brothers. One of the brothers is a girl, and the other brother is a gay male. He has a picture of Rob Lowe on his wall. So they did take some changes to the story. He said that the flying and the effects looked good, but we'll see what happens. As I said to him, most Lost Boy things have not done well, other than the original.
So I'm looking at the jacket right now.
Oh shit! I'm telling you, he's gonna be after you. You're calling him out. Yo, you saying my jacket ain't real?
Well, you know what? It looks like it's the same type of jacket. So I just can't you know what? I just can't imagine that the
whole thing
paint completely wore off, but I guess it's possible.
Hey, doesn't Ryder know him?
No, he knows.
I know him. I could call him up right now and ask him.
We'll do it. Let's quit bullshitting around and let's do it.
Hmm.
No, I'm kidding. That's not.
I mean,
What
you
do you
know what
wanna
I
call
bet
him?
happened? I bet you he probably doesn't want to admit it. I bet you he cleaned it off. Probably not thinking it would
Not
ever be
thinking.
worth anything. You know what I mean? I can't imagine it
that
just
happens.
dude,
That
it's
happens.
painted on. You've no leather paint. It's not just gonna rain's gonna make it wash off.
Mm-hmm. He was
Acid rain would do that, Sean.
He was well, that could be. He was
Chocolate
sitting
rain. Chocolate rain.
he was sitting in a chair and
rain.
he had it behind him, and then he showed it to me. He goes, "Look, I wore the original jacket. I wasn't going to argue." And but I did see in another interview that he claimed that the one that his girlfriend has is the better of the two jackets. She said for years it was lost, and then I think he thought she sold it or something. But he said in the last couple of years, she said she found it. She wasn't returning it though.
She found it. It's now at Sean's house.
Yeah, if you want to come visit it. I wanted to ask him about dating Christina Applegate, but I did not. I didn't find the opening. But he did play basketball with David Duchovny in high school and John F. Kennedy Jr. And he has a pair of John F. Kennedy Jr.'s skis in his house that have the JFK monogram on them. I thought that was interesting. And he talked about.
I also have a pair of JFK skis, but the monogram washed off in the snow. So if you see me out skiing, just saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
you guys are trying to be political, and I don't understand it.
That interview will come out on Friday. People can watch it. It was.
I'll have to talk to Billy about that next time I see him. But
yes, we'll have to find out what happened to the sleeve. Anyway, he's got good music. He had a band in the '90s called Dust and Bones, and he's gonna put out some of that music, and then.
I like Billy. He's a great dude. We're good. We're good friends.
He was super cool.
Very, very cool guy. And it's funny. It's like when you talk to him on the phone or in person, he was very laid back. But when we did because I thought it was going to be hard to get stuff out of him in the interview, but once we started talking, he's told these stories a lot, and it definitely interesting.
He's got a rock star vibe to him at all times. Like in the movie Lost Boys, and then in person, he's just he's got it. I bet he had a hard time getting dates.
He has an interesting career too. He directed a movie called MacArthur Park that was nominated at Sundance, and so he does a lot of different industry things. Yeah. So anyway, the jacket piece I started. But the Broadway show could have used Sean's jackets on display. I think it would have been.
I saw in the comments here somebody was saying I need to get Rustler to do a 40th anniversary Horrors Hall Grounds
I didn't see it. Yeah.
episode with me. It's something I want to do, but just so you know, if you're a fan of thrashing, we're in the process. I'm helping. I'm not the guy putting it on, but I'm helping with. They're doing a big thrashing 40th anniversary event at some skateboard museum in LA, and we're gonna try to get as many people there as possible. Bands are gonna play. There's gonna be an art show. I hear they're gonna do a limited what's Brolin's character's name? Corey. Damn it, I gotta look it up now. Anyway, they're gonna do a limited edition deck, replica deck like the one he uses in the movie, and it's gonna Madrid is actually producing it. It's gonna be badass. Because of Corey Baker, let me see, Corey Webster.
I'm not a thrashing.
I'm not that. Yeah, I know.
Why are you guys not a thrashing? I'm not a thrashing.
I was not in. I'm a glam guy.
I know Rad. That's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me get the info here. So I'm gonna plug it.
I ran along the side. I hung out with skateboarders. I just didn't skateboard. I ran along the side of them.
August 29th. August 29th at the Simi Valley Skateboarding Hall of Fame and Museum. It's going to be badass. It's
That's
gonna
my
be
grandfather's
badass.
birthday. I can't do it.
No, you need to come out there. You need to hang
No, my
tan.
grandfather passed away in 1983. I'm still mourning.
Come on. You need to come out there. You need to hang tan.
Okay, I'll be there.
So
right.
will you do a thrashing video, Sean? I don't know if you said it already.
I want to, yeah. It's a matter of a little thing I've got called time,
It's a
which
thing
is
you
an
don't
issue.
have. It's a thing you
Yeah,
don't
I
have.
don't.
Yeah.
But just so you know, because people have been asking, the people have spoken, and we've heard them. You know, we have not done a new thing with two heads episode since December 20th. Well, we recorded one yesterday.
And you pushed record.
I did. I remembered,
Okay.
yeah. Slow clap that shit. Get
Do you
ready.
know what you expect to see it?
The slow clap's always so good. What movie has the best slow clap?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who does it the best? I'll tell you. One Crazy Summer.
I forgot about one.
Whenever that guy is doing the guy from Animal House and the Twisted Sister videos, forget me, I don't know his name right now.
Mark
But whenever he's
Metcalf.
introduced in that park, the Beckerstead Estates, and nobody claps, and he just gets up and he just goes.
Sean, the question on the floor is for you. What
best.
was
Yeah.
the drum lick you played when you bought David Lynch's drum kit?
Yes. So,
Did
do
you
you
lick
guys
it?
know what this is about?
I know that you bought the kit, but I don't know the lick.
When I did the video, I did a little fill, and I said, if anybody can figure out what that drum intro was, it's an intro to an 80s metal song. And I said, it's super obscure. Nobody's going to get it. Nobody got it.
Wow.
Nobody got it. It's super obscure. It was the song Believe by Baron Cross.
Oh my God. You
Oh,
stumped me.
Yeah,
You
it goes bump bum 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 bam bum bam. Anyway, so
That's amazing. Yeah. Some of these questions. Yeah, I got to watch that video. I know the story because I remember when you got it. I thought it was the coolest thing.
And
possible.
then I offered to sell the pieces I didn't need to David Lynch fans. And I got a huge list of people asking me for stuff, and I kept it. And then I never sold anything because I've been too busy. So like a year later, I'll probably send an email out to everybody going, okay, you want one of David Lynch's drum heads? Here you go. You know, a drumstick. Here you go. I've got a lot of extra pieces that came with it, you know. These are used drum heads. David Lynch pounded on these things. He was like, when I hit this one over here, it makes a sound that kind of reminds me of a Chinese man wailing in the middle of the night with the moon hitting him from behind, you know, anyway, something like that.
I miss his weather reports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about these weather reports. When did he do weather reports?
No, he would do like I think it was like during COVID. He had like on Instagram, he would just kind of get on there in the morning, hello everybody, and it's a wonderful day. It's and he would just kind of basically just kind of tell like the weather and just kind of like a good little message thing he would do.
Wednesday, I heard you have someone who's going to do the weather for us.
Oh, you mean Reverend Kane doing weather?
Reverend Kane on the weather.
Shit.
I haven't practiced this. I don't know. He's over here.
I
love to talk to folks. How y'all doing? The weather's not doing so good out there. A lot of rain, thunderstorms. If you just let me in, I could probably let me introduce myself. My name's Reverend Henry Kane. I could stop that weather if you let me in. Let me in! Let me in!
Now, Reverend Kane, you're saying that it's going to rain, right?
Oh, it's going to rain.
There's no Indian here.
Is there a chance that maybe some Indians did a little chant or a dance that's causing that?
What's that? He's still calling himself that? God is in his holy temple. I'll be seeing you.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week with the weather. I think he said it's raining. I don't know.
It's just
He always
raining,
wants to come in.
thunderstorms. Yeah.
He always wants to come in, but
Yep. He always wants in.
hard to believe that man is was only 60 years old.
He would be perfect for Andy Griffith. Like he would be one of those guys. Andy, that Indian's at it again. He keeps coming by my shop, Andy. I don't like it. Now, come on, Reverend Kane. You just calm down now. That Indian ain't bothering nobody. He's bothering me, Andy.
No, they should have their own stores for that.
It's that damn Indian, Andy. Old Reverend Kane.
It's
I need an Andy Griffith puppet. Oh, speaking of my friend Phil, who brings me all the crazy stuff, got me a JJ doll, got me a Sanford and Son doll, the original 70s, I believe it was a Sears catalog doll. So
I got to get those. I've been looking into it. They're not too pricey, but it's such an odd thing to collect. Sanford, they're not even Sanford and Son dolls. They're Red Fox dolls. I don't think they can use the license.
There's two different ones. Him in a tuxedo and him in like a little beach outfit.
Like a Hawaiian outfit. Yeah. And could you imagine, like, did kids like hold them while they slept? I mean, it's a strange, because it's not an action figure or like a doll.
It's like a cloth doll.
Yeah. It's a strange
like a pillow.
I think I need it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a pillow.
He got me those.
It's like a pillow buddy. They call those.
Yeah.
Every day, basically, Michelle and I drive past Red Fox's house, and we shake our fists and say, "You big dummy!" every single time we go.
That's what I would say. That's exactly what I would say.
I got one of those of Ronald McDonald.
I kind of remember those. I think, yeah. Do you remember the glove?
You have the glove from McDonald's you put on your hand of him. The
They used to have glove puppets of the character.
Oh, yeah.
They were like plastic.
The Grimace glove.
You immediately start sweating when you put them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a McDonald's birthday party, so I get it.
I went to several McDonald's birthday parties. I felt like I was going to like the royal wedding. That's how fancy it was back in the day for
big
me.
Event. Yeah.
Mom's like, you better dress up. Let's put you in this little outfit here or whatever. She'd dress me up. Like,
I don't think I ever went to a McDonald's birthday party.
Man, I went to at least 3 or 4
I went to a Chuck E. Cheese one.
I didn't do that until I got out here.
Know what that place was. That's out of my league.
We didn't have it in
New York. Be a kid.
We didn't have it.
I never saw one.
I actually had my 21st birthday at Chuck E. Cheese.
I didn't eat at a real chain restaurant till I was like 19. So you wonder why I didn't eat like crazy food. I didn't eat at like a TGI Fridays till I was like 19. Never went into a place like that.
Sean, it's funny that you said you celebrated your 21st there. I told my ex, no one ever throws me a surprise party. I want to have a surprise party at Chuck E. Cheese. And then she sort of kidnapped me and brought all my friends to Chuck E. Cheese. And I got to go inside this machine where they blow tickets, maybe. And then you have to put the tickets in your pocket and you win things. And Chuck was there. The rat himself was there. Nothing like a grown-up Chuck E. Cheese party. But
now I saw Showbiz Pizza. I kept seeing the commercials for that. I think that was close by.
Yeah.
Showbiz was in Florida and South.
They had Showbiz in California.
They had it out there too? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had a Showbiz. There was a show. I think I bring it up in one of my upcoming 70s and 80s videos. I definitely cover the Chuck E. Cheese, the first one I went to. The very first Chuck E. Cheese I ever went to that was on Chapman Avenue was the most elaborate Chuck E. Cheese I'd ever been into. I mean, it was huge. It had multiple rooms, multiple stages with animatronics. It had a cheese maze, like a Swiss cheese maze. It had all kinds of crazy shit. It was huge. I remember going in there and just being floored. I was like, this is the greatest place ever, you know?
Man, I don't think I've ever been into. I've been into one. I think with my daughter when she was little.
It's not good. Showbiz
Yeah.
Pizza seems like the inspiration for Five Nights at Freddy's.
It is.
Yeah.
Animatronics.
No, 100%. It's a direct ripoff of Showbiz, but it all stems from Chuck E. Cheese because that's where it started, and then Chuck E. Cheese bought the Showbiz company, and they merged them, and then eventually just shut them all down and turned them into Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. It's funny. Someone's asking about Bennigan's. I just had a talk about Bennigan's yesterday. It's so weird.
Bennigan's?
My last Bennigan's experience, we were on tour, van tour. We were staying at a hotel, had a Bennigan's hooked onto it. We got out and there was a dead rat outside in the parking lot. And I'm like, well, that's not a good sign.
It depends how you feel about rats.
And then we ate there, and our guitar player got food poisoning. So that was my last Bennigan's.
I went to a Bennigan's while we were going to the Surf Ballroom. It was also connected to a hotel, so I don't know if we were in the same city. Where's
was there a strip club down the street?
Did you meet a girl named Connie? Sweet Connie. No, I went to Clear Lake, Iowa, and me and Blas went to the Bennigan's. We couldn't believe that existed. Like I think it's the last Bennigan's on earth. And Blas said he couldn't decide which soup he wanted. So he said, would it be okay if I have a sample of both? So she brought the samples. He ate both. And then he said, I don't know how to tell her I'm too full now to have soup. And so she let him pass. But great moments in Bennigan's history.
I remember Bennigan's looking like that place on that movie Waiting. It looked kind of like that set up inside.
I'm taking a look here at
I just remember the only Bennigan's I really remember was in the same strip mall, or kind of detached at the end of the strip mall that the old Bionic Records was in, that I cover in my first video, I believe. And it's funny, I completely forgot to point that out when I did the video. And when you said Bennigan's, it popped in my head. Oh shit, that was a Bennigan's that was there at the end. So anyway, I don't think too many people are going to be, oh, you didn't mention Bennigan's. Damn you. Bennigan's fans are just going, God damn. You know.
Yeah, I was shocked that one even exists. You know, these places that we grew up when we were younger, and sometimes these entire chains. We used to go to this place here in Vegas called Bahama Breeze, and it's a chain. And one day it was gone. It was right kind of near where the Hard Rock is. And now but when we go to Orlando, there's one in the Orlando airport. And when you get off cruises, you always have like a 6-hour or 7-hour layover. So we ate at the Bennigan's, and at the table next to us was the Men Without Hats singer, the safety dance. His name is Ivan.
And he's like, you can eat if you want to.
That's what we said the whole time. You see the guy, you can't stop. But that's a chain that is going out of business. Bennigan's made the best Monte Cristo, but I found one better at Cheddar.
Ben Nemours is going to be the
I know
name.
what that is now. A few months ago, I didn't even know what that meant. I would just nod my head like I knew what you guys were talking about. But now I know what that meant. I thought that would be like a king in a country or something. But I know it's a breakfast situation.
Everybody, it's not a breakfast. It's not.
I mean, you can get it for breakfast.
It's a sandwich.
Yes.
But the ultimate Monte Cristo for everybody who knows is the one at the Blue Bayou at Disneyland. That is the coveted Monte Cristo sandwich.
I have to order it next time. I like that place. Yeah. Sean, when can
Hula Hands? I got really drunk at a Hula Hands that was at the Monroeville Mall.
Sean,
in the 90s.
You consume spirits?
I did. Back before I knew better.
That's crazy.
Hula Hands
I never knew you partook in the party activities.
Never heard of Bennigan's. You don't know what you're missing. I mean, I barely remembered it, and it was terrible when me and Blas went. So
it's not great.
Yeah, I just think
it's like Applebee's. It's like, you know.
Yeah, it is like an Applebee's, which man, I used to hang out in my Applebee's. That was my Friday, Saturday night for about a year. It's great.
So you have subtle differences between Disneyland and Disney World. Not everything is the same. In Disney World, if you go to the Tiana Bayou, you can get gumbo, and it's really good. But if you go to Florida, you ain't getting it.
Well, last night we went to Tiana's Palace and had the was it the gumbo? Yeah, we had it last night. Yeah,
it's pretty good. I mean, for fast food's come a long way. Spicy though, yeah. And then they have
when we first
beignet.
got there, we went to Bengal barbecue. It had the banyan beef. Got to have the banyan beef.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did the Dole Whip.
Dole Whip was good.
Then later at night, we started getting hungry again. Then we shared a gumbo.
Did you do
beignet?
No,
it was a jambalaya.
Jambalaya. They have both. Yeah, they have both.
Let me ask Nay. I can't remember.
Never had jambalaya, but I have had Dole Whip.
Jambalaya might be adventurous for you.
Listen to him yell at her.
Yeah, you hear how he talks to her?
He's it's like he's screaming at her.
Yeah. Maybe she's listening to music.
Yeah, I wish I liked Disney World, but I told you that's what ruined it for me. I thought my granddaughter was going to fly off a Space Mountain. I'm like, is this how?
It's part of
these
the
Ric Flairs, all these Ric Flair Space Mountain.
Yeah, Ric Flair
I've been saying for all these years. This is how it's going to go. I was so terrified when I could not calm down after that happened, and I ruined my whole I'm hoping I could go back there one day and have a good time. It's kind of like Japan for me. I want to go back there and have a good time instead of an earthquake.
Yes, no, I agree. Boy, he must really be trying to get the secret
he would
out
be
of
pounding her down into the ground.
Yeah, he must really be
the ground and pound.
Ornery, yeah. I think he's taking a pee break too.
But where am I going to eat at tonight? The lady
was
told
it
me
jambalaya?
Where am I going to eat tonight, everybody?
It was gumbo.
Should I eat?
Gumbo, okay. Yeah, we had
the beignets as well.
You had the beignet, right?
And they had a special limited edition Grogu green dipping sauce.
Wow. What did it taste like?
You know what? May said she thought it tasted sort of butterscotchy. I don't know. Didn't taste like the color, that's for sure.
Right.
But it was good. We dipped the shit out of that.
I wish I could have the beignet. I could have a tiny piece. I mean, there's just so much sugar, but they are good.
We had the Jean-Benet Ramsey special.
Oh, that's that little girl they found murdered.
I think she went on Space Mountain and never came off, is what I heard.
Too soon.
I think the JonBenet story.
You wait till you get a granddaughter on Space Mountain. I'm gonna rub it in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if your granddaughter died on Space Mountain, you could get mad.
Don't even say that. Don't put those words in the universe. Reverend Cain will come to your house. Let me in, Sean.
Reverend Crane probably after your granddaughter.
Let me in.
Yeah.
You know you won't ride it again. Come on. Just loosen up them straps. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you.
The crazy thing, when we got off that ride, I was scared to death, and my granddaughter goes, "That was cool."
Mm-hmm.
So
as long as you survive, it's okay. Hey, did you know that Billy Worth was a contestant on American Gladiators?
I can see it. That was my dream, to be an American Gladiator at one point.
It's so crazy. It was after the Lost Boys, but he was the runner-up. He made it all the way to the end. But what an insane! There's a great documentary about American Gladiators on Netflix, I think.
Ooh,
I don't know if they mentioned Billy in it. I don't remember. But
my brother's girlfriend had an American Gladiators poster hanging up in their bedroom because, like, my brother would go like to Spencer's Gifts and buy all those posters of all those hot chicks in bathing suits, and he put them all over the room. And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna get me a poster." She thought like this too, by the way. So she got American Gladiators, and she thought they were hunks.
That was the way around it. Spencer's, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, "Why don't you shut up?" It was awesome. I remember I rubbed itching powder on her the first time I met her, and she got like infected for like a month. It was awesome.
When did Spencer's become an adult novelty store? I don't know when that was. It always like that?
Well, when I worked there in '88, it had risque stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't have like full on dildos and shit like they do now, but
Yeah.
I remember they had like edible underwear and stuff like that.
That's right.
I mean, because I remember I took home a pair and
I
gave them
love
to my
Spencer's.
girlfriend,
Looking
and
through the
they were
posters at
terrible to
Spencer's
eat.
was the
They're like I had a similar experience. They're like what do you call it? Fruit roll-ups, but
Yeah, well, there was two different kinds. I got both. There was the fruit roll up one, gross, and then there was another one that was made out of what? Remember the candy necklaces? It was made
Mhm.
out of that
yeah.
same shit. It was on strings, but
Yeah.
like beads. Yeah.
You know
next thing you
what?
know, your face is multicolored, and you're
Mhm.
like,
Yeast
I
you know,
believe I
infection.
had this happen to me.
Yeast infections for days from people who wore them to work and school. I got a clean pair of drawers. I'll just put on these edible ones for the day.
I mean, and beyond that, there was just all those like half naked women posters we used to sell and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
so that's the posters I'm telling. My brother would
Yeah.
like put those up in his room, and his dumb
Yeah.
girlfriend would try to battle him with American Gladiators, and she also loved Slater from Saved by the Bell. She had a poster of him.
AC Slater. They don't
Yeah,
even have like the beaded curtain like they did in the old video stores now. It's just on
yeah.
display.
yeah,
If you need a back massager for other parts, there's 400 of them ready to go. And then Michael Myers t-shirt. That's it's kind of what Spencer's has become.
if you want a Michael Myers T-shirt of Michael Myers doing this, that's the
one.
place to buy it at Spencer's. I don't
Sean,
understand why they have all the serial
I hate
killers
it.
doing the.
Did
Yeah,
you get your
stupid.
Freddy Krueger doll there?
I did the talking one. Yeah,
That was first place. My brother got it there. He's $49.99. That just seemed like crazy expensive.
yeah.
And then they went to Big Lots in my town, and they had it was just like a truckload of Freddy Krueger dolls in North Carolina. And I had so many of them. I got one left.
Remember, I'm sure it sounds like because I remember it goes, "Hi, I'm Freddy," but
Yeah.
then after years, it's like,
Oh, I
you
still
know?
got him. I could get to him.
Does it
you
do
can
it?
still
Does it
kinda-
just go?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's find out.
It's going to sound like the cancer kazoo when you
Yeah.
know when
Yeah, I got to
I
move
remember
a couple.
my Pee Wee
Hey,
Herman talking
Hold on.
dolls.
Hey, look who was in the way. Yo, I'm looking for the arm wrestling tournament. My name's Lincoln Hawks.
he's got some bruises on his face.
Yeah.
He's dirty. I'm dirty. I've been working. I've been driving a truck. I'm trying to find my son. Where's my son? I'm doing this. I arm wrestle for my son. I really need that truck.
Can you
Lincoln,
find
could you go get Freddy, please?
Hold on.
Right,
he's
that's
coming.
what
Hold on.
I was thinking the
Hang
same.
on. Hang on. He's in the way. All right, hold on. Here he is. All right. Whoops. Okay.
There we go. It's gonna sound
The
terrible.
cellophane's broke on the motherfucker, so we gotta get him out of here. Let's see.
Well,
I
you
think mine
can't
still
read-
talk.
It looks like Freddy in blackface. It's a very
Hang
very
on.
inappropriate.
Don't you talk? Lincoln Hawks gets dirty in that film. That's the dirty edition of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Let's see where he goes. Oh, he's still
Not
good.
bad. Hold
I
on.
think mine still works. Mine's in
Wow.
perfect condition, it sounds like.
I want to hear the "Hi, I'm
Let's
Freddy."
do that one.
Keep doing it.
Hold on. Come on, dude. You already said that.
Let's be friends. Okay. There you go.
That
So
doesn't
mine
sound
sounds,
like
he
Robert
sounds
England,
the same.
does it?
I don't think he's even distorted or even slowed
Dude,
down at all.
That sounds like the day you bought it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Me too. But here's what it should sound like. Pee-wee, on the other hand.
Yeah, does it go super fast?
Listen how horrible he sounds. This is what I thought it was going to sound like.
Yep. For whatever reason, all the Pee Wee
But
ones
if you
go
pull it
super
slow,
fast.
you can kind of, if you do it slow, you can kind of. That's his laugh. That's great.
Well, the Freddy held up at least.
Oh.
Sounds like a backwards message.
I can't wait till I have to talk to my doctor on the get my prescription refilled and be like, "How you feeling? How's it working?" Oh, I'm a grown man. I love it.
That's weird. Sean, are you going to collect the diminutive dummies Dawn of the Dead figures? I don't know what that is.
No.
Okay, it's going to be a pass from Sean.
No, they look pretty good. I've seen them. They look pretty good.
The box is
I
hell,
got
though,
too
on
much
this.
shit.
Yes, that's the hard thing. When you have a lot, you got to be careful what you add.
It seems like it's been in the sun a little bit, but
Yeah, he was up in the attic, but I don't think I ever really had him out of the box out of all my other toys. But remember how cool that looked seeing that in Spencer's, though? It was just like, man.
I freaked out, man. I remember it's like
Me too.
That's the thing. Kids today don't know there's so much horror stuff everywhere. Like back in the day, you had nothing. So you saw a toy, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
This was the coolest thing. And then when they made the other ones, the replicas later on of these guys, when they made them, I was like, holy shit. Remember when those were kind of rare too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they made those guys too, but they didn't have the pull strings on them. But
I used to have the Beetlejuice and the Ed Grimley too.
I got Beetlejuice.
I never got
in another
Ernest.
room. I don't have Ernest or Ed Grimley, folks. I'm going on tour.
That one probably is a little harder to find. I can't imagine everybody saved their Ed Grimley. But
I bet you I see Ed Grimleys all the time. All the time. All the time.
So many Ed Grimleys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's all the Ed Grimleys out in the world.
There's so many out there, I must say, don't you know? Sounds like you're DJing.
Yeah, they didn't.
Oh yeah, that was what hate made you look. That's what you just said there.
You can translate. Yeah,
I used to put my finger through his crotch there, and
you would act like you're in a movie theater. I get it.
Act like I was in a movie theater.
So, are we going to get together when I'm in Vegas?
Yeah, we should. Well, we should. Yeah,
What about me? What about me, guys? I guess I'm just change.
You coming to Vegas?
You can show up.
I mean, no, I can't. But I'll be there in May, so maybe just hang out till I get there.
Just stay put, Sean.
If he's a real friend, you'd wait around.
I'll be there in May.
I'll be down there, all right?
That's when I'm coming, May 1st.
No, I'm there like later on in the month.
We got to find somewhere good to go eat then, Sean, or something fun.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to go to that pizza place I took you to last time. That place is so good.
It's so funny you said that, Sean, that somebody made a video about the 5 best pizza places in Vegas. And then I said, I'm going to copy this video and just add some different ones. But Red Dwarf Pizza, that was the place. And I was shocked how good it was. Detroit style pizza, but really, really good. So I would definitely.
Did it make their top 5?
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What number did it get? Do you know?
I think it was like 4 or 3, but I don't know if they went in order. They had Evil Pie was on the list.
Pie is good, but I think it's more. It's a cool vibe, you know.
Me too. There's some fun slices, but for the most part, I think it's the novelty of being there and if you're downtown.
It's always so crowded for some reason. Evil Pie is always, but the Red Dwarf is kind of in a bad area, so it's always kind of like half full at best, you know.
Yes, that helps. The bad areas are the spots to go to.
Yeah.
Smash the like button if you're digging this. Yes, of course.
Still don't eat pizza.
You don't know what you're missing.
No, I did kind of eat like cheesy bread and stuff, but I had to cut cheese out of my diet. I I can't do it. I cannot do cheese or dairy anymore. I cut
Lactose.
ice cream out of my. It sucks.
Dude, I'd just
So when we
commit
go to the OC
suicide.
Fair,
I'd just
that's the
commit
only time I want
suicide
to
if
go.
that happened to me.
Yeah,
want to
I
go
think I might too.
Yeah, I haven't had ice cream. I mean, I won't say that. I have had a little bit, but I don't do it like I've cut it down a lot. I'm learning.
Yeah. We've been going to this Prince Street Pizza, which is it's a kind of a chain, but it's based out of New York, and
Yeah.
it's pretty good also, and it has a New York kind of vibe.
It's more Detroit style, though, right? It's kind of like the Red Dwarf style.
You're right. They have a lot of squares. They do both, but they do squares. And
there's one here in Costa Mesa I go to once in a while. It's not as good as Red Dwarf, but it's good.
Yeah, it's
I just don't like the name Red Dwarf. It makes me suspicious.
I think it's just dwarf racism.
Maybe
got to be red.
Maybe it is, Sean. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get make an exception for the fair. The fair could be your first pizza, although I doubt it'd be very good. At a fair, at least.
And this Lincoln Hawks is dirty as hell.
Well, it's screen accurate.
Look at those muscles. Look at those. Look at the pumpitude on those muscles there.
It's got a good pump. He must have just been doing some push-ups.
Check out his backside, y'all. Look at it. Check it out. Look, this is my first Father's Day's gift, so this is very special to me. So don't make fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Little Lincoln Hawks hanging out with me.
Yeah.
What's his best line in the movie? Remember whenever he let his son drive the truck and it was all over the place, and he's like, "I always wanted to be a milkshake, Mike." I had some great lines in that movie.
Okay, I think it's time for Lincoln Hawks to go to bed.
Double zero.
He just wants his son back. I mean, he's willing to drive a truck to a mansion.
Have you been there?
I never heard of this one.
Never heard of it either.
Yeah. We like Grimaldi's. It's also a chain. They have that out there by you? Grimaldi's? It's another New York place. Really good, but they have a few of them here in Vegas. That's probably some of the best pizza I've had. Good stuff.
What was that other pizza place you met us at that one time?
That was Metro. That place is good too. Yeah, there was a location by my house that was the oldest one in Vegas, went out of business recently. But that's
not the one we met at?
That one is still there. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a good spot.
If we do eat pizza here, we got to go to Lucifer's Pizza here.
Will you try that?
A lot.
Yeah. Michelle agrees.
Whenever I go to horror trivia, I walk across
it's pretty awesome, right?
It's good. It's good. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid pie for sure.
Out of what? Out of 10?
I'm 1 out of 10. I'd give it like a 7.
Okay,
that's good. In the pizza world, I mean, you take a 7 every time.
Yeah, but it's called Lucifer, so that gets a point of its own. So maybe an 8.
It's getting the 7 for the Lucifer. If it wasn't called that, it'd be a 6.
Right.
I get 666.
Well, it could it could be.
Man, I'm on a roll tonight. Woo!
Well, you're gearing up for your big tour.
My tour that starts in 5 months. I'm
gearing up, man. Look at him getting ready.
I'm ready.
Woo! He's getting his Lincoln Hawks out, and he's doing everything. He's ready.
Probably take Lincoln on tour. Yeah, it's well, I should point out, go to officialwednesday13.com and you can see all the tour dates that Wednesday's playing and the cities that he's not coming to. You can write him personally and complain and let him know that you're mad.
Someone wrote today, no North Korea.
I would say Honduras, but so.
I think they were just joshing me.
What do you mean you're not coming to Kuwait?
Dude, I announced the U.S. tour, and they're like, Italy?
Sean, are you going to go see the Iron Maiden movie?
What's that? What is it?
Answer him.
I think I think it's I saw it on the list of movies. I guess it's a concert movie, like Fathom Events. They're playing an Iron Maiden concert in the theater.
Probably not. I'd rather go see them. I don't want to see concert movies in the theater. I go to the concert.
I think you do.
Okay.
It's a weird vibe watching a concert movie.
I think
mean,
you
I
want
do.
all that bass.
It's good if there's a documentary to it as well, but if it's just a concert, it might be much. I keep saying people better go see Iron Maiden and while you can. I don't think that's going to last that much longer. I mean, they got a tour, but
Yeah.
I just if you want to see it, if you've never seen it, Wednesday's open. Wednesday supported them.
I support them. I do. They got my support. They had it for like 6 weeks, dude, straight.
Asking about Reverend Kane. Yes, he's already appeared. You'll have to wait till next week to see him again. What is this link here? Is this? Oh, this is for Fright Rags. Is that what this is? So if anyone wants to save $5 on the Halloween toys, this is where to do it. I have Sean's channel in the description, Malfunction. You can go watch his Tales of Orange County, or if you're a horror fan, watch The Fog, because that video just came out. It's pretty new. And that is available. And Sean, when will the thing with two heads debut?
As soon as I finish editing it. I was hoping to get it done before I leave for Vegas, because I've been editing it on my regular computer and not on my laptop. So
what kind of editing do you have to do? Do you guys just start screaming racist things and obscenities and you have to go back?
Yeah. I mean, Chris tends to drop the N-word a lot, so I got to really clean it up. But
right now he's looking at his phone. What
the N-word is nuclear, okay? Because that's the N-word. We all know
Negligent.
it. Negligent. No, I just, quite frankly, mostly it's me editing myself, because when I watch myself back, I realize that I say a lot, and I say a lot,
right,
and it really bugs me. So I cut a lot of that out, and then I add pictures into the stuff that we're talking about. If we're talking about a movie, I'll show the poster.
Do you ever voice pitch your voice to make you?
I'm using a voice pitch right now. I have a much higher voice in real life.
I like that editing out.
Mr. Herman.
I like editing higher, so you just sound kind of like with Alvin and the Chipmunks, like
all that kind of thing. Yeah.
I like editing ums and I should do it more, just tighten it up. I think it makes it better. When I do interviews, I usually put it out as is unless there's a problem. The one with the guy that's doing the songs with Billy Wirth, at one point he goes, "Hey, Jason, so Billy was telling me that you do the voice of Scooby-Doo." And I was lost. And then Billy Wirth's going like this, like, wrong guy. And then I'm like, I mean, if you give me a few minutes, I could try. I mean, if you guys know somebody, I'll audition. But I guess he thought I was this guy, Scott Innes, who was a voice actor who does the voice of Scooby-Doo. So anyway, at the end of the interview, he goes, "Could you do me a favor? Could you edit out the part where I thought you were Scooby-Doo?" So I had to do some editing, but then I add some pictures as well. Here's
a serious question. When did...
You're in the wrong place.
No, when did Alvin and the Chipmunks
sell out?
Mania, like when did it die down? Because it was at one point it was pretty big.
Well, it came back again. They made movies
in the 80s when they had the cartoon, and it was like Alvin and Chipmunks were dominating Saturday morning cartoons. When did their stars fall? What year was it? Do you remember where you were?
Yeah, I think grunge. I think Kurt Cobain killed the Chipmunks, but they came back in the 2000s because now there's tons of new Chipmunk movies.
But is it the same as? Because it's not the same as it was. Like,
no, the one guy who's the Scientologist is the star.
What? There's a Scientologist.
John Travolta did the Chipmunks.
No. Maybe I'm wrong. Jason Lee. Is his name Jason Lee? Is he a Scientologist?
He is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the star of those movies, I think. But the Chipmunks aren't animated. They're like, that new bullshit that we don't.
I hate it.
Yeah, we want cartoons.
There was a time when those little fuckers were running the show.
We all owned Chipmunk Punk on vinyl, didn't we?
Chipmunk Punk.
I tell you, having the 45 of the Chipmunks singing Christmas songs back in the day. slowing it down to say, what do they really sound like?
You slow it down, they're saying Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're saying all kinds of weird.
Chipmunks Christmas
Are chipmunks?
song.
Are they marsupials? Are they just regular soups?
I'm
They're
not sure
just
about
rats that talk.
this. Mhm.
Hey, take it
Every
easy.
Christmas, the Chipmunks are back too. That Christmas song is always a staple on Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, that's
Mhm. It's a
a
big
good
one.
one.
Anyway, we've talked for 2 hours. Can you believe that? 2
I
hours.
haven't. I was late.
I can't even believe this.
Well, you missed the announcement of Wednesday's dates. Are you playing anywhere near Sean?
Probably. We're playing in Los Angeles. We're playing the Telegram.
I
You're
saw your
no,
list.
you're playing
Anaheim.
Anaheim. That's closer to Sean.
Are we
Yeah.
playing Anaheim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the House of Blue. They're playing the smaller room there.
The
The
Parish.
tiny little baby room.
Mhm.
Yes,
Little-
because we're
little-
that popular there.
Yeah.
Actually,
And then
the small room there's decent size, if I recall. I think I saw
I
Alien
saw
Ant Farm
like
there.
Power Band 5000 plays there. A lot of bands play there that can't fill the big room. So I'm just glad to be going back out on tour. We're playing some cool places, playing some places we haven't played in a while, playing some places that we do play. We're not playing the Whiskey for the first time, and that's not because I didn't want to. It wasn't available. So we're playing the Terragram, which I played there recently when we did the Joey tribute, and I saw Marvelous 3 there too. So it's a cool venue.
where is the Terragram?
Downtown, I believe. Downtown.
Mhm.
Downtown.
All right.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
People enjoy the well, I didn't have a doctor's appointment, so we were able to talk longer today, and Sean was a little late, so we wanted to make sure we got in as much fun. We wanted it to be a fun-packed
I think
show.
this will be a good listening Spotify episode just because of the dumbness
The dumbness helps.
that I produced just myself.
Today on Spotify, if you're looking, the episode with Sid Croft came out. Is that correct? It just came out on Spotify today. We spent 90 minutes with Sid Croft. It was a fun interview and cool to look back and
Yeah, I want to check that out again.
so that's on Spotify. I've got like 5 days to get 1,000 hours or something, or not only will I not get monetized, I think they push me off a ledge. So
It's the or else option.
If you haven't,
Or else.
all right, check out officialwednesday13.com, link in the description. Check out Malfunction, link also in the description. Watch some. Sean's around 85,000 subscribers. I saw it today. That's great.
I think I'm just about to hit 86. Let me
Closing
see.
in.
I need, if you guys go over there and just dude, look, 85,989. 11 away from 86,000. Come on, guys. 11 of you guys.
86 is a good year.
We could do this right now.
No, you got to be careful with 86 now. It's suddenly a problem. Ask our president.
Yeah.
Apparently, it means to kill somebody, and
What?
that's a whole nother thing that's
that
going
was the
on.
187.
No,
Hold on.
in fact, I now they're going after the FBI director James Comey because of the 8647 thing that was on the beach.
Oh,
So right now they should really be going after Tommy Two Tone because 8675 he is predicting a future assassination of a president.
Uh-oh.
Get him out of there. Let's get Tommy Two Tone in jail.
I can
Let's do
locate Tommy Two Tone if you watch my videos. I've followed him around for full days.
You guys are crazy. That's all conspiracy theory.
Let's get Sean to 86.
11 away from 86, and I can also be a suspect.
I'm like 300 or 500 away from.
Can we share Sean's link? Do you have Sean's link handy? It's in the description. We'll share it.
I'm gonna go over to the channel right now and see if you guys are subscribing. Right, you should just get off of this. Go over there.
Get off right now, all of y'all.
2 people just subscribed.
There we go. Donna.
Look,
Donna's in.
Hold on. I'm on the wrong thing here. I don't
Melissa's
know if this
already.
Hold on. Oh, can you see it? It's not.
You gotta. There we go. So we need 9.
Oh, did
If
I
you
just
want-
lose them? No,
Sub
yeah, I
it
need
up,
9.
you. Sub
If
it up.
9 people can go to
9
this
people,
link,
and I hit 86,000.
that's
Oh
a
my
big,
God.
big number.
What are you gonna do for when you gonna
Teenage
celebrate?
Zombie.
What are you gonna do to celebrate when you hit 86,000? What are you gonna do, Sean Clark?
It's a good question.
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
off myself because 86
You
means
gonna
to
go?
kill. I'm
You
just
gonna
gonna.
go to the Cheesecake Factory?
I may go get me some avocado egg rolls at the
You
Cheesecake
gonna
Factory.
get an appetizer?
Sounds good.
Avocado egg rolls.
Wednesday,
eat all of it?
would you eat an avocado egg roll? I don't think you would. Wednesday,
So good.
avocado egg roll?
Hell no! I've never had avocado. I don't like my.
You've never
eggs
had
rolled up.
avocado?
Nope.
Oh
Of
my!
course
He lives
I
in
haven't.
California.
Come on! What you always are so shocked that I've never had something.
I know. What we act shocked. You never had pizza
Yeah,
or a hamburger.
I've had nothing.
Very
No,
nice.
and I only eat my eggs scrambled. I don't understand egg rolls or what's going on there. I don't like stuff.
Dude,
I don't like stuff being rolled. I
Can we
don't like
make it?
TV shows where
We're
they
getting
solve
there.
stuff.
hold on.
What are we at? You
We're
got
at 80. What, we got 3
3
away.
We need 3 people. Yeah.
3 more people. Let's hit 86,000. We're not leaving until we get to 86,000.
You heard him.
We're here. I'm gonna
Actually,
get
that'll
comfortable.
probably keep them. Oh, don't add. We want them to stay
That
on.
happens sometimes.
How about
yeah.
this? We're gonna leave on right now.
Unless
if you subscribe. No, or no, we'll stay. I don't know what I'm saying.
86.
What does avocado taste like? Explain it to me simply, very quickly.
Like amazing goodness.
Oh my God, that's not good enough for me because you probably like stuff that I don't like pizza.
I've learned to like avocado. It took me a long time growing up in New York.
What does it taste like? It looks weird. It looks kind of like Play-Doh, the green Play-Doh.
It tastes a little like Play-Doh.
What does it
2
taste
more
like?
away. I don't know what
really
it
know
tastes.
how. We're almost there.
Tell me. I want to know.
I don't really know how to describe it.
Just tell me. Just
tell me. 1 more. 1 away.
All right, we're almost there.
Come on, guys. You can
on.
do it.
Do
And
it.
it's worth it.
Come on, do it.
I keep refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come on. There's somebody out there.
Do it for Lincoln Hawks and his son. He wants custody of his son.
Boom! We hit it.
There it is. All right, 86,000. That's a big number.
Damn.
That's kind of cool that we got to do that live.
Dude, that is insane. I've never seen anything like that in my life ever today.
Man, okay, so now I know we got to get him to try avocado next time we're with him.
It's going to be tough, I bet.
Oh, somebody says avocado is baby shit. Now what does that mean?
It's hard to sell you on that.
I mean, I see a lot of my friends eating avocado. I see them get excited for it, and I'm like, I'm not excited about it.
I can't really describe what it tastes like.
I can't either.
It's good
like
though.
Green, does it taste? Does it look like it tastes?
No.
Really?
It's like
next stop 100K. That is true. You want to hang out?
Yeah, let's do it tonight.
Here we go. 100K is great though because they send you the plaque. Yeah, I think it's cool. You know, so many people have them, and I always look at them and I'm jealous. I think they look so cool. I want a plaque. You know, but Sean is getting closer.
Plaque is not good
for you.
I'll put it right
there. I'll sit it right there in the middle.
That you brush daily to stop it.
True. I would wear it around my neck on a chain.
Yeah.
The plaque. All right. Well, anyway, I appreciate everybody watching.
Harder control is what we need.
Oh,
yeah,
look at this. The people aren't stopping. We're at
86,003.
See, look at that. Nice.
I can't even believe it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's cool.
Yeah, if you guys want to send me a custom plaque, you can do that. Because just make one.
Yeah.
I'm a long way off 100,000, but
yeah. I mean, you
anyway,
could be like Donald Trump, getting the Peace Prize. Just make him one. Just make Jason a 100,000 subscriber plaque.
If someone has one, and just give me theirs. Someone from another country could come visit my house
Yeah.
and just give me theirs, and I'll just brag about it. I'll just hold it up.
Mr. Beast, he didn't want his plaque. Okay, so
Somebody says
he gave it to
avocado
me.
tastes like guacamole, and
It
now that I
does.
just think about it, I thought they were the same thing.
They are.
It is the same thing. I mean,
It is.
guacamole is crushed avocado, but they add a little stuff in it. It's
Like
pretty
what kind
much
of stuff? Cilantro.
seasoning and what do they put in what do they put in the guacamole?
What's in it? It's a little spicy thing, right?
You're asking the one person who hates guacamole.
You've watched them make it. I don't know.
Hold on. What's in guac?
Man.
uh,
I also heard you whisper that guacamole.
it's diced onion, cilantro,
I told you there was some cilantro in there. I knew it.
fresh lime juice, and salt.
Cilantro sounds like a metal band from Switzerland in the 80s.
Funny thing is, I hate cilantro. But
so does the lady. She hates it. Like she physically. I actually saw her fight it once.
Yeah. If somebody wants to give me their award, I'll just put some tape over the name. And
I did that one year. Someone gave me a yearbook, and I just took their name off of it.
And use
Made
it
it
as
my
yours.
yearbook. Made it mine.
Next
Mine.
week,
It's my bike now, punk.
next week we'll see if we can get to 187,000.
Go on over to my Instagram and fill that fucker up too. I need some more subscribers.
And official Wednesday 13.
I dare you. I dare you.
he needs Ed Grimley doll. He needs subscribers.
I need all kinds of toys. I'm going on tour. This is
Wednesday just asking for shit left and right.
He's got a long list.
People.
Bring it on, people. I
Look
love
it.
it.
I ain't got enough shit.
I ain't got enough of it, y'all.
I see a blank spot back there.
I can fit something right there.
I'm telling you, I need more stuff. I do.
But like I said, saving that one for the plaque right there. So.
The plaque, you got a spot. Well, we'll get it.
We're put it right there on top of the turntable. I'll just have to put it there every time I film something.
Right, it's got to be in the background. Anyway, I thank everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Malfunction on YouTube. Official Wednesday 13. Check out my interview with Billy Worth on Friday of the Lost Boys. Like, comment, subscribe. You're supposed to say that, I think. So, and we'll see
the notification bell.
Yeah, if that's still a thing, ring it. We need it. And we'll see you again.